if you take the time to understand the game, put in enough reps against the top tier meta decks that you can get to Mythic. It's not a super complicated process. My advice to you is that when you consider climbing the ladder, do not go find a deck list out there, copy and paste, play it, and try to work your way to the top. You have to be innovative. You have to play to your play style. Not everybody's deck is going to fit every single individual's play style. If you go into climbing the ladder and you take that copy paste deck list and just run with it, then you're going to end up where everybody else is. You're going to end up plat, you're going to end up diamond, or gold. You may not even make it as high as I've made it, not even close, because you weren't innovative. The innovation comes in putting a couple of cards in your deck that gets you that extra little boost you need to have an edge over other people. The realistic situation is that if your deck is a cookie cutter, it's going to have some innate flaws in it. Find what you're playing against, figure out where your deck is weak, put in a couple key cards to help you get there, play to your play style, your your strategy for winning the game, and build your deck around that. That's my little tidbit on climbing the ladder. It's a really good hand. I don't think we're playing against an aggro matchup. This is honestly better against the aggro matchup than it is anything else we can play against, but leave that on top. I want the double black. Planes off of a... Okay, could be control. Oh, it is banned. I don't know what the Omen of the Suns is going to do here. I'm going to take Vivian. I'll leave that on top. Omen of the Suns is okay for us here if he plays it, because ultimately he's not got a red source for Wynota, so we don't have to worry about that coming down. So I think Yorin is in the main board probably here, and Yorin is good. It's really good. But at any point we can wipe the board with Extinction Event if we see that this is going to be a problem. I think if we don't really do anything here, he's just going to slam the Brazen Borrower. He got the Eliminate, so we'll just play a tap land. See where he goes from there. Next turn we can drop our Hydroid Crisis, draw 2 cards. Yeah. See, I figured he'd do this. Just keep the pressure down. It's a good use of our Eliminate. One thing that would really hurt us though is if he's playing Narset and drops it right here. That'd kind of suck. Maybe we take another turn on the Hydra Crisis before we play it. Thought Erasure is really good. Of course, question is, what does he have? Let's do it. Let's kind of find out what's going on here. Oh, good. That's going to actually come in really handy, so we'll leave that. Get us a little bit bigger Hydra Crisis. We draw the same number of cards, but it'd be a little bit bigger. And the nice thing in the Bant matchup is you can't Elspeth Conquers Death Hydra Crisis. Okay, yeah. This was very much expected. And he's odd, these will be even. But we can also casualties here, which gets actually a good bit of value. We'll take his green source. And now we can clean the board up pretty easily. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this. I don't want to wait too much longer. I want to get some presence on the board. If he, you know, honestly, if he Brazen Borrows it, then I would love it. I mean, we just got 2 of our life back. Put ourselves in a good spot. Dream Trawler is a consideration here too, just because he's playing Bant. So holding the Extinction event for right now is not a bad thought at all. Just because if he drops a Dream Trawler, we can clean the board up. We've kept him from progressing any pressure on us because of the tokens. He just slowly loses tokens here. And again, if you Brazen Borrower to get it off the board, the only other option he could possibly have is to play Shatter the Sky, and then we just draw off that, which is exactly what we want. Just want to pass here. I want to see what he does. I'd like to put Euro on the board, but I also would like to scry. Okay, so we'll get the scry off. Again, this card has absolutely dominated these matchups. Sure. I'm actually going to leave both of those on top because we'll get Euro trigger. Unless he has a counterspell. I'll be surprised if he has a counterspell here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the Euro off. And here, if he has a Brazen Borrower, we're still okay with it because we just draw the Euro right back to hand. Alright, so we'll put that intertapped. Now we can swing. Because we've really eliminated the pressure here on us. Alleviated it quite a bit. Omen of the Sun. Sure. Now we can really clean the board up. Elspeth Conquers Death. Right now he's going, what? Why would you? It's good swings on his part. Oh yeah. Yeah, we take those. So we had 13. Let's go ahead and swing here. And I don't have to worry about something nutty off of him except for Nissa. And again, we cleaned that up pretty hard. So with 13, I can put the 11-11 on the board pretty comfortably. We'll draw all those cards. Yeah. And now next turn, I mean, if we absolutely have to, we can clean the board up and take it from there. Oh yeah, this is pretty straightforward. This is a lot of pressure. Do I waste a Murderous Rider here? I mean, I would put him at 1 life. Yeah, I think I do it. then we can turn around and put the Murderous Rider on the board. Well, I'm sorry, and that's a game. Wow. Learn to take into consideration life totals there. Omega, seriously, dude. Okay, so in these scenarios, a really like Questing Beast is really good because when he's putting those small tokens on the board, Questing Beast gets by them and just continues to go ham. But this guy is also playing Elspeth Conquers Death, which hits Questing Beast and puts us in a bad spot. So, from my perspective, I think I'm taking this out, putting in Thought Distortion, because Thought Distortion pretty much runs the show. I don't think he's playing Narset. I didn't see it. Still very possible. We do have Murderous Riders for that situation, so I may take out the Eliminate because there's not a whole lot of other cards. He could be running Prince Charming. I didn't see that either, so this would be good in that situation too. But again, it's not. We might even take out Extinction Event instead, because we had the option to use there. We just didn't need it because we put all the more pressure on him. So I definitely want Negate. And I think we Mystical Dispute as well, because it can hit the Yorin. Okay, this is really good actually. Okay, so we play this really smart. Hold up the Negate for if he does something crazy. We don't play Thought Erasure yet because we can do that at a later point too. I'm okay with this. That's not the worst thing in the world. So this is really more or less a kind of Bant enchantment deck. It's all about putting key pieces on the board and then dropping Yorin to get off this really awesome spell combination where you just flicker things off the board and back onto the board continually. Got another Castle Ventress that makes this a lot easier for us. Can have that as well. And this is where Yorin shines. When you get like a couple Omen of the Sea, you get Omen of the Sun, and you can flicker all those more tokens, draw cards for free. It's really strong. So, really great choice on his part to put that in combination there. Hero, okay. I think he's holding up a Negate here. Looks like. So we'll Thought Erasure. Okay, didn't have the Negate. Commence the end game. Can't counter that. We're in a really good spot now. If he tries to slam Nissa, we negate. Thought Erasure him again. Take away one of his Elspeth Conquers Death. Euro's not live yet. We'll just counter that. Because we're going to take... We'll just pull the Nissa out of his hand. Puts him only at 4. So he gets sack an Omen in the Seas, but he'd have to pay to sack the Omen in the Seas. Throw that away. We don't need it right here. Play the Sagat Triumph. Next turn we'll play a 4-4 Krasis. And we'll have the pressure on. Really would like for him to have a land there. He didn't, but that's fine. Here we go. 4-4 Krasis. He'll probably scry here and have Euro next turn. Yeah, that's what he's going for. It's pretty straightforward. It's really good The 2 scry. And he Brazen Borrowed. Which I'm shocked by. To a great degree, because it didn't really do him much good.
Forgive me.
Yeah, dude. So what we'll do this next turn is we'll just kill it. And we have the Mystical Dispute, so we can just ramp up another land. Nothing. He can't do anything too crazy. And since he Brazen Borrow, like I said, I love it when they Brazen Borrower Hydroid Krasis. Like, at this point, what pressure do you have on me? And then I just get a free Hydroid Krasis. So 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll make it 6/6 Krasis. I would love for you to counter this. Actually, I am going to put it on bottom because we got 2 more in hand. Alright, there's an Ugin. Ugin just completely shuts him down. Oh, wow. Just wow. I'm gonna nice here. Oh! Nice. But yeah, we're gonna go Ugin here. He's got nothing he can do about it. And then he's gonna Elspeth Conquers Death again. Which is okay, because then we'll just Casualties of War. May not even Casualties of War. I don't see the reason for it.
An opportunity to act rashly is a chance to fail.
Oh, well, I just misplayed that. Should have been -5.
Creation can be undone. Then this is
But you know
my
what?
fate.
He's gonna put the Nissa on board. So, at the same time, it's kind of okay, because we can just Casualties the Nissa. He's got 1 card in hand. And that's what we'll do. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, he's actually got 2. I've put myself in a bit of a pickle here. I'm not gonna lie. And he also might have a counterspell, it looks like. Or Brazen Borrower or something to that degree. Wait a minute. Oh, he exiled the Nissa earlier. Wow. So now at this point, these are just kind of pointless. Other than to get free draws. I mean, that's really all it is at this point. Yeah, you know what? You can have that. Not too worried about it. So yeah, overall, that last play was actually okay because, even though it kind of is a misplay, we're okay in this situation because he doesn't actually have the Nissa to play. I'll throw that at the bottom. We're gonna leave that on top. We're just gonna grab more land. Well, we may want to play a Krasis here, just so we can have the pressure. I think we will. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 will allow us to hold up Mystical Dispute. But I really can't draw that many cards here. We're already at 5, so I can draw 3 and possibly play something. So we'll do 6/6 Krasis. If he has a counterspell, it's fine. Okay. Not going to be able to play anything. So we'll end up discarding. Which I'm actually okay with. We'll just get rid of the Cultivate. Huh. Sure. Could have had a bigger shark, but you didn't want it. So we have negate. We're okay with that. Elspeth Conquers Death replaces itself, but overall, the the value he got off of it is minimal. He's got 6 cards in the yard. He'll play Euro. We're okay with Euro. So we can just kill it next turn. They're still in a really good spot overall. We have Castle of Interest going for us. He doesn't. Okay. Oh, another Euro. Yeah. Can we? Yes, we can. We may as well speed this. And we'll negate the other one. He's trying to put me under pressure with that. Not gonna happen. So he's exactly at 5. Well, he just gave up on that. So, okay, now I can present to you the Mythic tier. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the series of getting to Mythic. We'll come out with some more videos for you guys so that y'all can really enjoy some more good content. But leave your comments in the section below. I'd also like to hear from you guys on how you're climbing the ladder and how that's going for you all. So if you are climbing the ladder and this video series helps you kind of understand how to play the games and think ahead, outplay your opponent, then let me know. If you have questions about maybe you're playing a different deck list and you want some advice on what you can do to win some of those matchups you're struggling with, I'd be happy to help. But as for me, this is Omega with Team Out of the Tank, and you are now witnessing my umpteenth million time hitting Mythic. And we will see you guys next time.